Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to show you a quick way to localize product using XML files. Let's take a look at this string here. We want to put a localized version of this string, and we have a data provider which is defining the elements that are valid for the XML, and we suspect that we already have the value that we need, is the add, and so we don't have to make any change in this file now. And let's take a look in the relative XML, and we see that we have the value that we need. So the only thing that we have to do now is using and have this one, the add. Now I'm sure that it will compile, it will type check the program. Let's take a little bit closer look of the way this guy works here. And we have a localization, which is a very big thing. We can use this schema can be defined in an external file if you want, and probably I will do it later. Now I find more easy to work in this way for the moment. And we define a type of resources, which is a XML provider based on the localization, which is exactly this string that we have here. And now who is the guy who is using the resource? We have to go back in the view, and we go on the top of the file, and we see that local is using the resource, which is the guy that we're talking about just now, and is loading the XML, and when it loads it also validates it. And here we have also the possibility, I created the possibility to define the localized version, to refer to the localized version here in the configuration file. So suppose that we want to localize in different way, we just have, for instance, to put an n here and then create a corresponding file of this with all the structure should be the same, but the strings are changed in the language, in English for instance, and instead of IT I put an N, and it will be enough to create a localized version of this product. So just the recap is, this is alternative to using the resources. You may want to avoid using resources, for instance, because you may find it easier to use resources if you have ordinary tool for Windows like Visual Studio, but if you use different tools like Visual Studio Code and so on, you may prefer this way that gets similar results. And that's it. Thank you. Bye.